I heard somebody said Davido used the net worth of Burna Boy, Wizkid to buy a private jet. That is something interesting right now. A lot of people are sending in congratulatory messages to Davido, while some other persons are saying, "No, be Davido buy him job." This is an interesting thing, and Burna Boy's net worth, according to a report right now, is about $29 million, according to what we're seeing on social media. And somebody reported Wizkid's net worth as $41 million. And combine this, it will become $69 million. The cost of Davido's private jet is about $75 million. Bombardier 7,500. That is an interesting story so far. A lot of people are really talking about it. And the best person to give us the cost of that jet is those manufacturer or sellers of jet. That is one thing I'm waiting for a lot of people to actually put on social media right now. And what is interesting about it is the way some people are really going about it. Instead of saying Davido congratulations, they are talking about Davido's father buying that private jet and Davido trying to play or lay ownership on this. But we understand one thing, that Davido has been the primary user of every private jet being bought by Adeleke's, and that automatically belongs to Davido to an extent. That is what a lot of persons are really talking about. What is your own take about this? Some persons are saying Davido is far richer than the likes of Burna Boy and Wizkid when you actually talk about the position of Davido in his family's wealth. That is something I kind of understand. According to report, Davido is a board member of Pacific Holdings, and that is a big money for Davido and a big achievement right now, and some people are really excited about it. What is an interesting thing about this? Just to say congratulations to Davido, some other persons are really making out stories and saying Davido only got that jet on lease. Yes, you must have a provable financial records for you to be able to acquire a private jet for $75 million on lease. That is one thing I got to understand. Can anybody prove that? Or can anybody, obtain a lease or private jet of $75 million in US? That is the question you should be asking yourself. A lot of people are really excited about this, while some other persons are finding reasons not to celebrate with Davido. All the same, a big congratulations to Davido and a big congratulations to Adeleke's at a point like this. Right now, we're talking about Burna Boy I Told Them album. Burna Boy has just dropped a music video of Tested, Approved and Trusted, and that music video is getting a lot of traffic on stream platforms and on YouTube right now. A lot of people are really excited that Burna Boy is still working on quality music videos, and this is really telling some African stories to an extent, while some other persons believe that Burna Boy is a king when it comes to Afrobeat. Some people saying that Burna Boy does not do Afrobeat. He do the sample much, and that is really working for him. I think we need to commend Burna Boy to an extent for the good feat he has achieved in the music industry. That is one thing I kind of commend Burna Boy for. Let's catch a glimpse of Burna Boy's music video on Tested, Approved and Trusted. What can you make out of this? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Man, Tiwa Savage is now busting herself into the movie scenes right now, or into the movie industry, and a lot of people are really excited about that, saying that Tiwa Savage is going to debut in a particular movie called Water and Gary, and that movie is produced or executively produced by Tiwa Savage, and she's been acting in that movie, and making that movie has been an interesting and a life-changing experience for Tiwa Savage. What do you have to say about that? Tiwa Savage is a multi-talented singer and also an actress right now, based on this kind of movie. I've watched a movie where Tiwa Savage acted called Sugar Sugar, and now she is doing another in Water and Gary. What do you expect of such movie? I want you to put that in the comment section, because a lot of people are speaking big about the movie already, while some other persons are saying let us watch what Tiwa Savage will bring to the movie. What do you have to say about this? I want you to put that in the comment section. What you feel about Tiwa Savage debuting in movies or acting in movies? That is something I need in my comment section. Is she changing career? That is the question we are really asking. I think she needs to explore other parts of her. Guys, at a recent interview, a person of Adeshokwe spoke about Two-Face's impact in the global music scene, and that is something I've heard of right now. I think Two-Face has actually impacted in the music scene globally, based on the release of one of his albums called Grass to Grace, and now Adeshokwe is speaking about that, how it impacted in the UK music industry and what he felt about that. He said this at a recent interview with a person of Kwado, Ghanaian Kwado, so that they will understand that Nigerians have been taking African music elsewhere before their music industry was given birth to. That is something we kind of understand. Let's catch a vibe.
If there was no Two-Face, I said to somebody, in my entire time in the UK, African Queen was the first song I heard Oyinbo people playing on the streets of London. And I know how my heart leapt. They listened to her songs, they're singing it. Before we came to Love One Titi, there was a song that transcended culture. African Queen was an African-American movie. It was played in Jamaica, it played in Trinidad and Tobago. That was a record that broke boundaries. That's way paving.
What do you have to say about this? I remember the days of African Queen. I think in 2004, it was an impactful experience for the Nigerian music industry and for the likes of Two-Face and Kenny's music. But right now, Adeshokwe has given a hint of how the music actually impacted in the global scene. Why is so much hate coming in from the likes of Dami Crane and Sanclef on Davido right now? Davido actually acquired a private jet, according to reports we're having. And instead of this guy to be, like happy about the whole thing or excited about, Davido doing that or sending in their congratulatory messages, they are busy trying to talk down on Davido. And if you keep talking down on people, you will stay down forever. The likes of Sanclef, used to be like one of the biggest, music producer in Nigeria at the time, not until he had a bitter mind towards others in the music industry. And he's been down so long, and instead of him to focus on reviving his career, this guy is really looking for those people to keep down, and that is not really working for him. Even the likes of Dami Crane tried to put out songs, but it didn't work. And instead of this guy to focus on his career, he's talking down on the likes of Davido. You need to understand that whom God has blessed, no one can curse. That is something you need to actually understand about the big story. Guys, give me the opportunity to actually look at Davido's Timeless album and Burna Boy's I Told Them album, and a person of Wizkid's More Love Less Ego album. Looking at Wizkid's last album, you will understand that he didn't actually achieve a lot in the music industry, and that album was a big failure. But you can understand that that is a big lesson and experience for Wizkid, and is coming back so strong right now. He promised to drop 6th studio album, and a lot of people are really waiting for Wizkid out there. But one of the best album among these three is I Told Them album, because it got about 5 Grammy nominations. That is a big one, and a lot of people are really excited about that. And a person of Davido actually got Grammy nominations with his Timeless album, and people are saying it is also a big one for Davido at a time like this. What is your own take about all of this? I want you to put that in the comment section. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon.